Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. So today's video, I'm going to be doing the Alice in Wonderland 2025 tag, and this was created by Jennifer at Wood Studios, and I was tagged by my partner Kate. So thank you, Kate, for tagging me. Excuse me. I'm starting to get a wee bit of a raspy voice, so I do apologise. So there's 11 questions in this tag, all about Alice in Wonderland. So I thought I'd maybe just colour a quick page while answering them. Also, I'm not going to get the page done, and this will probably be a bit of a short video. But yeah, I thought I'd do something productive while answering the questions. I've wrote them down, and I've picked some colours out. So I will be doing a page from the Disney Villains colour by number. And I have picked this one of the Queen of Hearts and the Cheshire Cat from Alice and Wonderland. So I'm just going to put my blotted sheet just to stop any bleed through. Quickly before I begin, just adjusting the camera a bit. This book, as well as the Golden Girls book and the large squared Hatchet Hero Disney books, the quality of the paper in those books is really bad. I don't know what it is, and Kate's noticed it as well when we've tried budgie colouring in some of these books, is the paper for some reason just doesn't like to take alcohol markers for some reason. Even like super tips and staplers and that, there's just something with the paper. But I've not coloured in one of these for a while, and this is a book that I haven't coloured in yet, so I thought it would be quite nice to colour in a book I've not coloured in while doing the tag. So I'll give it a go, see how the markers work, but yeah, I haven't kept my hopes up, so we'll just see how that goes. Yeah, we'll just get started. So I am going to need, you've got your colour palette at the back as well, and I've wrote some colours down for this page. So number 4 is yellow. Okay, yeah, so we'll just get started. I'm going to zoom in just a wee bit, just so you guys can see. I'll put the light on it a bit. Okay, so the first question is, just moving those markers. Yeah, so the first question is, would I follow the White Rabbit down the hole like Alice did? And the answer is I would, because I feel like my curiosity would get the better of me. So yeah, I would. I'm a very curious person, so I definitely would follow the rabbit. Just seeing how this marker, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. The second question is, what would be my number one rule if I was Queen of Wonderland? My number one rule would probably be that you could eat anything you want and as much as you want and not put any weight on. I think that would be amazing if you can eat what you like and just not put any weight on. It's just a shame that you can't do it in real life. Yeah, I know what having like weight problems and that feels like. I've always been quite big, and I lost quite a lot of weight a couple of years ago, but I have put it back on, so I get the struggles. So to sit down and eat whatever you want and not put weight on would be amazing. Excuse me. So that would be my number one rule. Question number 3 is, what other holidays do I think Wonderland celebrates besides on birthdays and Frabjous days? I would probably have a guess at maybe like a happy, like, or a merry on Christmas Day, so you could celebrate Christmas Day more than once throughout the year. I think that would be really cool. Question number 4. I'm just gonna double check the colours for that, so I need three pinks. There we go, sorted. Okay, apologies. Okay, number 4 is, who would I want to spend most of my time with in Wonderland? And I would love to spend the majority of my time with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I just think they're so funny, and I think you'd have a laugh and a ball with the two of them. A couple of little pranksters, I think. Yeah, they would be yeah, they would be really cool to hang around with. Question number 5. Do I love to sing, and would I join a choir of singing flowers and try to get a solo part? I like to sing, like, if I'm on my own or listen to music, but in a group, in a choir, and a solo act, yeah, I not a chance. Not a hope in hell. That is just not my style at all. So yeah, that just would not be happening. I mean, fair dues to the folk that do it, but yeah, not my cup of tea, to be honest. Do you know what, the markers are actually not too bad on this paper, which is surprising, but yeah, I'm not going to complain. It's just surprising considering in other books like this, and I know Kate's done a few pages in her copy and she said they just didn't take to the paper, so I'm surprised that these are actually doing alright. Number 6 is, would I want to find my way out of Wonderland, or would I want to stay? I think eventually I would want to leave and kind of come back to reality. I think I'd miss my family and my friends, and probably normality. I think, yeah, I would definitely want to just come straight home. Well, maybe not straight home. I'd probably like to visit for maybe a few days or a week or two, but then I'd want to come back eventually. I know it's looking a bit streaky and messy, but it's fine. Oh, still need that one. Question number 7 is, who would my best friends be in Wonderland? Again, it would probably be Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and probably the blue caterpillar as well. I think he's brilliant. It would be so cool just to like sit and chill on the mushroom smoking, because I vape, so yeah, I think that would be great, just to sit and chill out with a caterpillar on the mushroom. Maybe once I'd had enough of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. yeah, those would be my three best friends in Wonderland. Maybe the Cheshire Cat as well. I know he could be a bit mischievous. I don't think he'd be that helpful, so yeah, I'll stick with Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and the blue caterpillar. So question number 8. Which movie do you prefer, the animated or live action? Personally, I prefer the animated film. I just don't think you can top the original on most things. And to be honest, out of all the live actions that they've done for the Disney films, the only one that I could say I preferred to the original cartoon was The Jungle Book. That was different level, but don't get me wrong, I actually really enjoyed Tim Burton's version of Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. But you can't beat the original. That's just my personal opinion. And the original is amazing. It's so colourful and it's just a classic, isn't it? You can't beat originals. They're the original for a reason. I enjoyed the second film as well, Alice Through the Looking Glass. I did enjoy that one as well. They are nice films. And I love Tim Burton, so he always puts his like spooky little twist on films, which I like. The next question is, if you could return to Wonderland and reality whenever I wanted, would I continue to visit? Yeah, I would. If I knew I could 100% come back home whenever I wanted and then visit whenever I wanted, yeah, 100%. I think it would be great if you could have that place to go to if things get tough at home, or you just need a break, or if people are getting on your nerves, or whatever it may be, you can always go to your other little place. And then that works both ways. If things get tough there, you can always come back home. Yeah. Number 10 is, what is my favourite snack to have with tea or coffee? I am not a tea or coffee lover at all. I don't like hot drinks. I don't even like hot chocolate. And I know that'll shock a few people because, you know, who doesn't like hot chocolate? But that person's me. I don't like tea. I don't like coffee. Yeah. So if I was to have a snack with one, if I was a tea or coffee drinker, I'd probably go with strawberry tarts. They are my absolute favourite. A lot of people confuse them to like jam tarts, but they are different. Strawberry tarts is like a little pastry filled with cream, and then it's got like a strawberry like sauce mixed in, then topped with some strawberries on the top, and they are so good. They are one of my favourites. So it would be that. Strawberry tarts with one of the hot drinks. Try to think what else. I'm more of a savoury than sweet person. I'm much happier with a big bag of crisps than a big bar of chocolate. Yeah, these pens are actually really good. They're not as patchy as what I thought. Yeah, so that would be my answer for that one, would be strawberry tarts. The last question is, if you could, would you want to shrink and grow whenever you wanted? And again, the answer would be yes. I feel like both would come in handy in certain situations, and they would be beneficial to certain situations and certain times. They'd be very useful. So yeah, I would want to shrink and grow whenever I could. Excuse me. So like I said, guys, that's the Alice in Wonderland tag 2025. I know it's a very short video, but it's just a nice little fun tag to take part in. Like I said, guys, Kate did tag me, but I'm not really going to tag anyone. Just like my confessions video, I'm just going to leave it open to any of you guys that just want to, you know, join in and take part and, you know, have fun. You know, more than welcome, more the merrier. Just make sure to link Jennifer's channel. Yeah, Jennifer. Just make sure to link Jennifer's channel below, because it's her tag, so that would be much appreciated. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I shall see you in the next one.